May as well introduce them while they're here. On the string pig, this is Martin Alcock by name and nature. Give me a big hand, please. Keyboards, Richie Close. Percussion, Tony Ralph. Pedal steel, Peter Hayward, eh? Rodney's going out with Daphne, who was once engaged to Ted, till she found him lying naked in her mummy's double bed. She wouldn't have minded him having mummy, but he was giving Daddy one instead. God, it's brutal in the upper echelon. And you remember that frightfully arty girl called Anne, but she called herself Olivia? Well, she's married a retired guards major and gone to run a gay bar in Bolivia. She got a divorce now in a flat in Chelsea in a shop selling 50s trivia. We survive in the upper echelon. And you know, I sometimes wonder if the poor people do it like we do. It's rather confusing, isn't it? I sometimes feel it should be reserved for the likes of me and you. Don't you too? I had to shoot my favourite hunter at a meet at Chipping Beck because he tripped over a dashed anti-blood sports chap and fell and broke his leg. But Rodney grabbed the chappie and kicked him and damn near broke the bastard's neck. We love our animals in the upper echelon. My brother's trying to go gay, but he doesn't like it much, so he's living with a lady Bricky, who's more than a little bit butch. So we don't know who's doing what to whom, with what and for how much. God, it's confusing in the upper echelon. And I sometimes wonder if the poor people do it like we do. I sometimes feel it should be reserved for the likes of me and you. Don't you to take it away, chaps. I say, Mummy, why isn't Daddy a scoutmaster anymore? It's rather embarrassing, really. The scout was bending over tying his shoelaces and Daddy bumped into him. Got his woggle caught in the scout's lanyard. It was very embarrassing. Mummy? Yes, dear? I'm preggers again. God, Jeremy, what a bore. And you know, I sometimes wonder if the poor people do it like we do. I sometimes feel it should be reserved for the likes of me and you. Don't you too? I met a working class novelist last month at the Blemsby Gauze. He picked his nose and farted and belched and threw up on the parquet floor. And I thought he was spiffing and earthy when he called Mummy a capitalist whore. We support the arts in the upper echelon. You know, when Mummy goes to bridge club, the gardener comes in for tea. He's rather scruffy and smells of manure, but looks rather like Oliver Reed. And he's built like an Arab donkey, and he goes like a sewing machine. We know our onions in the upper echelon. Thank you, you've made an old man very happy. Me dad.